Wow. I wish some of my teachers could be here right now and hear what they said about me tonight. Thanks, Bobby. It means a lot. N-O-T, N-O-T, N-O-T-R-E. D-A, D-A, D-A-M-E. N-O-T-R-E. N-O-T-R-E. N-O-T-R-E, D-A-M-E. Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. You know what would have been? Oh, is that on?
So give me a few minutes here. They told me I had 5 minutes, but I mean, I've got 11 of us in the family together, and we've got 7 children all married. So you got to give me a few more than 5 minutes. You know, the other day I was trying to figure out what I wanted to say tonight, and I went to Notre Dame's webpage, and the first thing that hit me was the word welcome. It's the first thing on the front page, welcome. And I say to everyone here tonight, welcome. As I hit the button or the site that said welcome, the first thing that stood out right after I hit the word welcome was Roman Catholic faith. And that's Notre Dame. If we don't have Roman Catholic faith, there is no Notre Dame. I've been asked to share our family some Notre Dame history about our Notre Dame education, our Notre Dame community service, our Notre Dame athletics, and our Notre Dame faith. First off, I want to thank my wife of almost 49 years. Susan Cooper, who also happens to be a Notre Dame grad. I want to say thank you to my 7 beautiful children and their spouses, and my brothers and sisters who are here with us tonight. Thank you. Thank you to my mom and dad. If it wasn't for my mom and dad, none of this would happen. I want to thank A.J. Acerno, president of our board and the board of directors. I want to thank Shay Boyle, the president of our school, and the principal, Dan Tully. And I want to thank each and every one of you tonight for being with us. I want to especially reach out and say thank you to kids like the Clatt boy, Joe Clatt, who travels all the way to Notre Dame High School from DePaul University's neighborhood. And Luke Letvin, another Notre Dame student who travels all the way from Highland Park to be a Don. My story begins in 1955. 7 years old, we grew up 5 blocks north of the front door of Notre Dame High School. Harlem and Dempster was Farmer Brown's farm. We used to play in the cornfields. And right across from Notre Dame was a Woods and Schroeder's nursery where we used to hang out. Harlem and Dempster was a 4-way stop sign, believe it or not, when Notre Dame started school. Friday nights when we came home from school and my dad came home from work, we'd sit on the front stoop of our house on Churchill Street. And all you saw in the south skies were the lights at Notre Dame High School. We'd literally sit with our buddies. We grew up in a Jewish neighborhood, so they all became Notre Dame fans. But we could hear the announcer at Notre Dame give a play-by-play of the football game. And if we were lucky and our dad got home from work early, we went and saw Notre Dame's football team. And what an experience when you're about a fourth grade child to walk into the stadium at Notre Dame back then. I mean, that was big time. I can picture my dad standing on the goal line at Notre Dame I can picture our dad sitting in the lower grandstands inside Notre Dame's gym. I can see our dad down the left field line at a Don's baseball game. And if the umpire didn't get out from behind home plate, our dad was all over him. Our family's been at Notre Dame a total of 36 years. My brothers and I were Notre Dame students for 27 straight years. We were Dons in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and into the 2000s. We were there for 5 decades. My brother Kevin is a 69 grad. My brother Brian, who I've worked with for 50 years, is a 73 grad. My brothers Tom and Mike, the twins, are class of 78. My brother Jim is the class of 83. And my brother Danny is the class of 89. And Danny's former teammate, I think he's here with us tonight. I didn't see him, Danny DeFranza. And Danny, congratulations. I hear you got great things happening at Notre Dame. Our son Michael continued our legacy. Michael's a 2001 grad of Notre Dame. He continued the tradition coaching basketball with Tom West and also with Kevin Clancy. Our son Bobby, as you heard a little bit earlier, is a 2007 grad, and a lot of his teammates and classmates are here tonight from the class of 2007. Our son Patrick coached basketball at Notre Dame for 12 years with Tom West and Kevin Clancy. Patrick continues to work at Notre Dame in the athletic department thanks to Judy Byrne. We didn't stop there. Our oldest children, Maureen and Megan, married brothers, Jamie and Matt Calero, whose late father, Pat Calero, is a class of 70, and he's one of the many Caleros who have walked the hallways at Notre Dame. In addition, our daughter Bridget worked in the marketing department at Notre Dame under Therese Conley. One other family connection, a special connection, our late sister Sheila Corrigan went to Notre Dame High School, believe it or not. Notre Dame used to have summer school, and Notre Dame brought in students from all over the area. And Sheila was at Marillac and ended up going to Notre Dame. Sheila also was in quite a few of the plays at Notre Dame and even had a lead. And back in those days, when they had the plays in the gym was packed for our student plays. If you add up all the years our family's been at Notre Dame for 60 years, you would not believe the almost daily conversation our family has had over wins and losses. And that includes my 2 brother-in-laws. Unfortunately, went to St. Pat's.
I'm trying to film.
Kirk and Tom, thank you. 5 of our children went to St. Viator High School, and that's a whole nother story. And I also have a daughter-in-law from the ESCC who went to Nazareth. So we've got quite a few, and I'm not even including nieces and nephews that are graduates of St. Viator High School. Our Catholic Mass was an integral part of daily life at Notre Dame when I was there. Mass was celebrated each day in the Queen of the Universe Chapel. On each first Friday, the gym was packed with 1,500 Dons going to First Friday Mass. I remember that fall day on the 23rd of November when our school intercom announced President John Kennedy's been assassinated. I never heard so quiet. The school was as quiet as could be. We went to Father Waldron's Latin class and we started saying the rosaries. Something we continue to pray at Notre Dame. As we did as families and students, we gathered for Family Rosary Rally in September. Notre Dame hosted Father Peyton's quest to become a saint. The following Tuesday in '63, we gathered in the gym once again to celebrate, participate in Mass in honor of our late president. We came together as Dons. In 1964, our Gentlemen of Mary witnessed in Mass the Sacrament of Holy Orders. Our own teacher, Mr. Thornton, became Father Thornton. In February '65, our student body suffered the loss of one of our own. Father Dennis Freemall tragically died in a car accident, and as Dons, we once came back again into our gym and celebrated Mass together. Let us not forget our Friday B schedules. I don't know if they still call them B schedules. Pep rallies were an awakening, wall-to-wall students. Most of our basketball games and football games were sellouts back in those days. And to think, most of us didn't have a car. Jim Moran, the courtesy man, put our home games on TV before any other high school had the opportunity to do that. Our junior year became special. I can picture George Hallis parking his golf cart at the gym entrance and bringing the Chicago Bears into our hallways full of students to have chalk talks in the little theater and also in some of our empty classrooms. And I want you to know this, McCaskey say we had eight boys go through Notre Dame. Okay, big deal. We had 9. Okay, counting our 2 sons. All right? I don't know where Pat is tonight, but I'll tell him when I see him. Our senior retreat was special also. We had a chance to go down to Notre Dame University. And our retreat was in the Fatima House on St. Mary's Lake. As Bobby said earlier, that bus trip down to Peoria in 1997 was special, but we also went downstate in 1989 when our Don football team went up against Mount Carmel. And once again in 2005, we traveled to Batavia with my father, and we saw our 2005 Don baseball team bring home a state championship. My years at Notre Dame laid the foundation for my life also. The Holy Cross priests like Brinker, Hess, Seidel, Stroop, Waldron, and brothers Leo and Pat, lay teachers like Burke, Cozio, Naniola, Podak, Sino, and Yato helped further my Catholic faith and my self-discipline I have to this day. It was Notre Dame that helped me develop a devotion to our Blessed Mother. She has been with me and my wife our whole life of raising our family. She's been with me for almost 55 years in the garbage business. She's been at my side. It hasn't been easy. My cousin was there all at the beginning. My cousin Mark Garrity came in specially tonight. Thank you, Mark. Our parents attended daily Mass at Notre Dame. 7 o'clock Mass. Father Brinker would say Mass at 7. Our parents became best friends with Father Brinker and Brother Pat. It would be nice to win championships. I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of hearing about Loyola. I'm sick and tired of hearing about St. Pat's. And I'm sick and tired of hearing about Maine South. Let's win some championships. I truly believe this. We don't need to be rewarded in life if we do something we love to be part of. I am honored to be with you tonight. I accept the Spirit Award with two of my former classmates. Two fun-loving guys, two characters, two gentlemen of Mary, United States Marine Corps Private First Class Greg Casper, and his best friend who went in on the buddy program with him, United States Marine Corps Private First Class Dennis Freeze, who 1 year after graduating from Notre Dame lost their life in Vietnam. Thanks for the memories.